Hey everybody, Kelly Engineering here, and welcome to episode 29 of Journey Across the Void. In between episodes, I didn't really get a chance to do much because, I got stuck doing something else in real life. So, I did manage to talk with Pam, however, and Pam did not make the distillers with automation in mind. There is very limited interaction with hoppers, but other than that, there's nothing I can really do to automate this, and the second output slot not actually being able to be automated at all is, she doesn't know what's causing it. So that's a problem, and I'm going to have to probably put a pin in this. I'm not sure whether or not the mod pack maker actually tested and made a machine that's capable of automating all of the brewcraft alcohols before making a quest for it. But as it stands right now, this quest cannot be automated. So making 20,000, I would actually have to be sitting here at the distillers and taking out 128 of the beach rum or 128 of the whatever alcohol it happens to be and throwing them into the chest manually. So that's no good, and I'm gonna have to put a pin in it and come back to it a little bit later. So I did not get to do much with this. However, I did manage to get in contact with Pam. Also, at the end of the last episode, another thing that I did is I actually started work on the Void Miner room, which is going to be in one of these long rooms like this. And I made it a little weird, and you see that I have Trophy Room labeled right here. Well, with the Void Miner room, I actually have it on the 3rd floor, and I drilled down, and this is going to go all the way into, of course, it has to be able to see the void or bedrock in order to work. So yeah, I have that. But in the trophy room, which is this room right here, I'm actually going to be building columns, and this is going to be a very grandiose hall, and that can only be accessed by these 2 elevators and maybe a portal gun. But regardless, there are going to be columns, and every single trophy from like Erebus or Twilight Forest or all of my... I said I was going to put all of the armors inside the circular portion right here, and yeah, I decided against that. It's going to be in the trophy room right here. So that is some future stuff. But anyway, with the Void Miners, what I have elected to do with them is I've built with expandability in mind because these are only tier 3 Void Miners. So once they're tier 6, they actually raise about 8 blocks off the ground, and they also split out by about 6 blocks. So I have measured everything out and put them here. So this is all going to be Void Ore Miners, and those are going to be Void Resource Miners. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to have the Void Botanic Miners in here, because those do exist. Yeah, the Void Botanic Miners are just capable of giving me, like, wood and stuff like that, so it would definitely be good to set up at least one of them. It looks like it's always going to... Yeah, the preferred lens is not showing up. The preferred lens is probably going to be a crystal lens, if I had to guess. Regardless, yeah, so there's probably going to be a Void Botanic Miner somewhere in the middle as well. But yeah, I don't know. Once I have the trophy room started construction and I know where I can place an extra column, I'll definitely set up a couple Void Botanic Miners. But yeah, that is future stuff. Today we're going to be focused on completing some of the quests that I have just left lying around. So in between episodes, I actually went ahead and just completed all of the Ender Utilities stuff, because Ender Utilities stuff, what I made with it wasn't really worth going over. The drawbridge and the advanced drawbridge are really the only things that are not self-explanatory, and I actually have a mod spotlight in the works by request of one of my viewers, and I will just be going over the drawbridge and the advanced drawbridge in that mod spotlight. So without any further ado, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to be working on completing are all of these simple generators, and this is probably the easiest thing that I have to complete right now. I have already completed the combustion generators and the geothermal generators. Obviously, I'm still using geothermal generators in my setup, but I'm going to make stuff like the culinary generator. The culinary generator works just like anything else. You just throw in some food and it will give you all of the power. Ender generators are stuff like ender pearls and ender blocks. Ooh, and dragon's breath. That's nice. Quite a bit of power as well. Then you have nether generators, and those are just given with nether stars, also an amazing chunk of power, and they're actually not that expensive to make either. Then you have soul generators. Soul generators should be able to run on dragon eggs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be making a couple of those soul generators and actually actively using them not just to complete the quest. I have dragon eggs coming in from deep mob learning. Over the weekend I went into the end and I killed an ender dragon with the data module. So my data module is basic level. And I am getting, yeah, obviously I have quite a few dragon eggs at this point. I have 942. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using soul generators, so let's make a couple of those real quick. Alright, so I can only make 2 of them for now, but whatever, it's, I can make plenty of diamonds. Let's see here, more diamonds. Oh yeah, also, the main system is now hooked into the network room, so I have, I've also unloaded all of the chests in the disk, so I have, yeah. Everything that was in the disk inside of the massive Ender Utilities chest is now inside the system and accessible via the network room. Alright, 8 of them should do for now, and I want to immediately upgrade them into the upgradable soul generator, because the upgradable, you saw how much power I would have been getting from those soul generators. Yeah, over 2 billion forge energy per tick, so I can upgrade that, and that will probably be more. I don't even think anything would use that much power. It's fine. So yeah, I'm going to go through, I'm going to make every single one of these generators, and I actually will probably hook a couple of them up, because like the turbine generator requires steam in order to operate. The simple fluid combustion, it speaks for itself. Any combustible fuel can go in there that is not lava. So yeah, biodiesel, there's like rocket fuel, ethanol. Oh, and powered oil. I could probably actually get into additions this episode as well. Yeah, I'm going to make a couple of these. I'm going to go hook up a soul generator to something. And this should be the last one. Yep, simple generators is now complete. So I'm going to throw this in here. And I'm just going to go attach this upgradable soul generator. Let's go to the turbine generators. Not the turbine generators, but the fission reactors. Reason why I want to go to the fission reactors is because I have that massive power set up, and that's probably full by now considering how long the TBU fission reactor has been going. But I still want to see just in case. Wait a minute. What? Oh, this is the top floor. Okay. Oh, Lord. I thought whole multi-block structures were disappearing on me now. Yeah, it is completely full. So I'm going to have to make another induction matrix, and that induction matrix is going to be powered by this soul generator. So yeah, here is my new induction cell. I placed it on the top floor of the fission reactor floor, and yeah, I'm not very happy with it, but making these energy tablets is just a pain in the butt. So I don't have the best induction providers inside this induction matrix, and I'll upgrade later, but yeah, making energy tablets and they don't stack, and I did the best that I could. So I have an upgradable soul generator here. I'm going to put in the 8 speed modifiers, and I'm going to put in a dragon egg, which immediately, oh wow, okay, that's pretty good. I need to get started working on the stellar energy conduits. The stellar energy conduits, I forget what their maximum. Yeah, maximum output is, what is that? 2 billion micro-infinites per tick. So yeah, I need to get started working on those and replace all of my ender energy conduits with them. But I am making power, and if I hook up enough of these, and honestly, 8 of them would do, I don't even have to get into draconic power. I mean, I'm of course still going to. But now that I have these soul generators, there's really no need to. I can hook up a whole bunch of flux ports here, and this can be like tertiary power for some stuff. But I have wasted too much time on the soul generators anyway. I got a little lost in the weeds. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to find something else that I can work on, because now simple generators is complete. I'm not going to do the filing cabinets because I still can't make manifolders. I need to get into Britannia for that. Yeah, I'm going to find something else to work on. I've decided that the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to do the deep mob learning trials, because I have never done one before. Here we go. And I want to see what they're like. So I'm going to need this trial key. I also have the trial keystone, and I am going to have to go over to my deep mob learning area and grab one of the data modules. In order to attune this trial key to a mob, I'm going to have a data module, the key, in my inventory, and then slay a mob associated with that data module. So let's go down to Deep Mob Learning. So one thing that I noticed in between episodes was I required a lot of string, and I needed that string in order to make the facades for the XNet connectors, and yeah, I just did not have enough string production. So apparently these trials are going to give me... Oh, little freeze there. Apparently these trials are going to give me a chance to get a lot of pristine matter. So I don't know where I'm going to set this up. Yeah, let's find a place to set this up. So there is my spider. Let's kill it. And oh, hello. And let's see whether or not that key attuned. Just got to get out of the line of fire. Currently not attuned. So the book specifically says that whenever I gain data in a module, then it will attune. So I was hoping that even though this was self-aware that it would count the kill, that does not appear to be the case. I'm going to have to create another spider data module and then level it up that way. Alright, so I'm going to try two things here. I just created a new spider module, and it is faulty. I haven't killed a spider yet. I also have this self-aware. So if I put the self-aware in here and then kill a mob, that should attune the trial key. The book was a little vague on it, but I believe that is how it's supposed to work. If it's inside your deep learner, then it will attune the key. Well, I'm going to attune a key to the one that is already max level, and then I'm going to attune the key to one that only has 0 kills on it. We're going to see what the key does. Alright, lucky we got a spider right here. The trial key was now attuned to spiders. So the one that's in my deep learner is the self-aware. And now let's... Oh, this is going to stink, but whatever, we can handle it. I'm going to put this key away. Oh, hello, spider jockey. Take this out, put the faulty one in, trial key, not attuned, and... Alright, trial key is now attuned. So let's go compare these two, get out of the line of fire, and see what they're going to do for me. Alright, the trial key that was attuned with the faulty data module has no affixes on it, and key tier is faulty. And then my self-aware has 3 affixes on it: regen party, knockback immunity, and loot hoarders. According to the guidebook, regen party means that occasionally regen potions will fall from the sky. Knockback immunity speaks for itself, and loot hoarders, that was a really weird description. This affix will lure in the smaller and more greedy zombies of the world to the trial. They may contain valuables. So, yeah, I have no idea what that is all about, but I'm going to set this up outside, right here on top of the roof, and yeah, let's get this trial started. Trial keystone. Let us use the self-aware. Alright, so it's going to have 7 waves. I'm going to get 18 pristine matter and 4 corrupted glitch hearts. That's not very good. I can get those anywhere. Alright, well, let's start the trial. This is gonna... Alright, this is gonna be cake. Oh, Alright, so I can no longer fly. That is good to know. Alright, so I can't fly during the trial. Alright, that must have been the regen potion that just fell. Alright, this is super simple, but then again, I do have an OP weapon, so... Oh, okay, cave spiders have started to spawn. So that is great. Oh, they call them trial spiders? Alright, this is going to be the last wave. And then we'll be done with this. This is much easier than I thought it would be. The book made it seem like a special glitch mob was going to be showing up. And no glitch mob showed up. Alright, quest complete. Now, it showed up I killed it very quickly, but one of those hoarder zombies did show up. Something is blocking the trial area. Make sure a 15 by 50 by 10 area is clear, and the layer beneath the trial keystone is made up of full blocks. Alright, so let's see if it was just these spider webs. Oh, right on. Okay, I have my drops. When did I get those? Regardless, I have the drops. That was very easy. And oh, the gold ingots and loot hoarder. That's fine. Yeah, this was pretty easy. It was pretty lackluster, honestly. So yeah, now that oh, my deep learner also should have gained some experience as well. Alright, so my spider data module did indeed level up during this, and the reason why I'm getting so much data per kill is because I am still wearing the full glitch infused set, and while the full set is equipped, I do have, or at least I should have, the ability to gain more experience when I kill a mob. But anyway, now that I've completed the trial, I can make the glitch infused sword. And that should have nope. Alright, I have 2 more quests I need to complete in order to complete this area. And this is all blood magic stuff, so I'm going to have to get into blood magic if I want to complete this. Dang, I thought I would be able to mark off another page today. The last thing I want to do in this episode is try out the Modification door factory. It's not quest related or anything like that, but I have never played with this before. And oh, wow, this is amazing. Vanishing. Vault door. Opening time. Double door, yes. Player detection, yes. Redstone behavior. Hand only. Wow, this is amazing. Let's have it make a jail door. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, wow, okay, yeah, this is super interesting. Okay, so just to try it out, I'm gonna remain on theme, and I have 1285 blocks and 1284 blocks. So I'm going to create the door. Oh, I thought it was supposed to be a double door. Oh, that is freaky looking. Yeah, I do not like that. Okay, so can I modify this door? Modify. Door to modify this door. But wait, how did... Rotating 4 ways, hand only. This is a rotating door, and I thought it was supposed to... Oh. Yeah, that is equally not very good. Oh, please don't be a bust. I was hoping that it would make double doors for me, though. Sorry I'm just fiddling around right now, but this is, kind of interesting to me. Okay, it is always open, apparently. So I think I found a door that I like, and that is the Vortex Door. What it means whenever I chose double inside here is that means whenever I have another door next to it, it will act like it was a double door. It's not actually going to create a double door unless I specify it right here. And that's perfectly fine. I'm actually going to make a double rotating right. Whoops. Let's create that door. And we're going to place it right here. You see how it like moved the double? Yeah, it's kind of weird to look at. But anyway, with these Vortex doors, I really like it. And since I have 2 next to it, it'll rotate away as if it were 2 different doors. If I removed this one, that behavior just acts like a single door instead. But then it like evened out as I got close to it. Oh, never mind, I have the orientation wrong there. Well, I do like how this works. I have the behavior set to open up whenever I near the door, and whenever I leave the door, it closes back up again. And I do like that feature of it. In order to mess with that, it was just the auto close delay. It was by default 0. I changed it to 6, the same amount of time that it takes to open the door. And yeah, I really like this. Using the 1285 and 1286 block, and then the 1284 and 1285 is a little boring, and I may find a way to spice that up. Actually, no, I have an even better idea. Alright, let's take these 2 doors. Modify... Oh, never mind. So the modification the modification can't do the actual what they're made out of. But that's fine. I'm going to have all 1286, and we are going to make it a vortex block, 6-6, and we will have it open like an iron door. So is this actually going to show a frame? I was going to show a frame, dang it. Also, that's 1286, and it is not meshing very well with the other 1286. But you know what? It kind of works. I don't think I'll be able to make any hidden doors with it, but I do like the look of it. Especially that vortex effect. But anyway, I am going to close out this episode. Sorry that the last part of it was a little bit boring. It was me figuring out how this works, because I know that you can do quite a bit with it. And like I can passcode it as well before I create the door, so that I would actually have to, you know, tap the door, enter in the passcode, and then it would open for me. So if you're on a multiplayer server, that's all well and good. I have no need for it here. Yeah, I am Kelly Engineering, and I hope that you did enjoy this episode, even though it was a little, you know, in the weeds. But next episode, I'm actually going to have something for you. Mainly the security terminals for AE2, and I'm also going to try to take another crack at the Kellebrew factory, because I have another idea as I was making this episode on how I can automate those distillers. But I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.